Hello, welcome to Zacchettissimo. I'm Andy, and today I was tagged in the hashtag All About Books 2025 by Jazz Doodle Designs. So I was tagged by Chloe from Deep Immersed Geek, and we have 7 topics in this tag. Let me just read the topics, and they are books to finish eventually, books to have completed, 3 untouched books to work in before the end of the year, 3 books you are intimidated by but love, 3 books that make you happy, palette cleansers, and 3 books that challenge you. Okay, so we will be taking these topics one by one, and I'll show you the books. I don't have 3 books for every challenge, but I did have more books for other challenge, so I keep it for a maximum 3 books per topic, and you'll see why. So I closed my notebook. Okay, for the 3 books to finish eventually, we have Boule de Pois by Diane Dufour, because this is one of my project books, and I do have some pages completed in this one. I have this one. I'm working only with Black Widow in this book. Next we have this one with the red pandas. Next we have this one, also with black widows. This one. This is my latest one that I've done. Have a lot of black in this one. This simple one. This one. So I do have a lot of pages in this book. So this is one of the books I would like to finish eventually. The next book is also a project book, and it's Garden Lady from Lana Green. And in this one I use luminance and acrylic markers for the background and a lot of washi tape. And I've done a few pages, a few completed pages, but also plenty of pages where I've done just the background. To be honest, I've used this book when I was doing the backgrounds. I was also doing it as a palette cleanser. So this is a 2-in-1. Do have a lot of backgrounds in this one. All of the backgrounds are with acrylic markers, and I also used washi tape here and there. Either frame it or use it for the clothes. And I also have one more where I did a tutorial on the washi tape here. And I don't think I have any more. No, that's all in this one. And the last book that I would like to eventually finish is Flannery Urbani. This is also a palette cleanser, to be honest. And I've done some pages in this one. I only use acrylic markers. And I'm going one by one. I just skipped this one because I started the book in the summer, I think, and this was an autumny page and I skipped it. But other than that, I'm taking them one by one. And it's an awesome book. The paper is amazing, and the illustrations are very, very calm and joyful and relaxing, and I really enjoy coloring in this book. And in November I think I'll do this one, or maybe I'll do this one, the next one, so I'll take them one by one. Okay, our next topic is books you have completed. I did not complete I have 2 books, but I don't consider them as complete. Maybe this one. In this one I only used alcohol markers, and I didn't do any shading. I just based them, and my goal was to base the whole book, all the pages, so that Later on I'll come with pencil to shade everything, but I didn't do that. I just based the whole book, and I don't know if I will come back to it to shade all the mermaids or just leave it like that. I really don't know. I'm keeping this whole book as a whip for the moment. So technically it's completed, but for me not really, because the pages do need some shading. They're just based. But I really enjoyed coloring in this one. And same for the Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. This pocket-sized book has the same idea. I based all of the girls and then I shaded them, but I didn't shade all of them. So this is completed, this is completed, this is completed, this is shaded, this is shaded. I'll tell you when I stopped shading. This was my relaxing book. This was on my desk, and I did this with the whole book with Ohuhu markers and Cezanne pencils on top. And I also did some accents with the Signo gel pens here and there. But I do have a few pages that are not shaded. So from here they are not shaded, they only have a base of alcohol markers, and this one, after I finished the mermaid one, this one I just had it on my desk just for basing, relaxing, and just having a book to relax and color when I didn't know what to color. It was just there handy close by. Oh my god, a lot of pages. Yeah, so this book is based completely with Ohuhu markers, and only these ones from the beginning also have pencil shading. So these were the two books from this topic, because I don't have a third one that I consider almost completed or something. Okay, the next topic is 3 untouched books to work in before the end of the year. Okay, I have. First one is Atelier of Witch Hat, and I absolutely love this book, and I do want to start coloring in this one. The paper is gorgeous, and it's with witches, so you know, it's my favorite topic to color, and the illustrations are really amazing and unique. We also have detailed pages with a lot of details, but also some simpler pages with just a character doing something. So yeah, I do want to start coloring in this one before this year ends. And I think this paper could take literally anything, because it's just that thick. This one is so cute. Okay, the next one is Fairy Tales in Folklore by Emily Lidehal Oberg, and I do want to start coloring in this one because it's a beautiful book on beautiful paper, and I waited so long for this book to be available. I did have the previous version, the pink one, but I was so afraid of coloring in it because I knew it was so rare, and I didn't know if we were going to have another version of that book, so I only colored the last page from that book, and in that book the last page was the page with the Santa. So yeah, now I'm more calm in starting to color in this book. I still have some trauma left. Like I don't want to mess something up in this book because it's so special to me. I absolutely love the entire book. All of the pages are so special and so neatly designed. Yes, I love it so much. And the next book I will love to start coloring in is Adventure Fantastic And this book is a huge book, and it has amazing designs, and you can do a lot of experiments in this one, and it just inspires me to use a whole lot of mediums, even though I wouldn't be able to use alcohol markers. Maybe I can use acrylic markers, soft pastels, maybe oil pastels, maybe I can experience. But to be honest, in all my experiences with oil pastels, I think they are too messy, and I don't know, I need to find a way in order for me to use them in not to be so messy. I don't know, not to, you know, the crumbs from oil pastel, oh my god, you cannot get rid of those if they end up in your carpet, and I have a cream carpet under the desk. So if I get any crumbs from oil pastel in that carpet, I wouldn't be able to remove the pigment. Yeah, so this is an amazing book, and I would love to start coloring in this one until the year ends. Yep. Next topic is books you are intimidated by but love. Okay, I do have a video on books that intimidate me, but I tried gathering books that were not in that video, although I think one of them is. So this book intimidates me, but I absolutely love it. It's the Bicycle Coloring Book by Sean Young, and the book is quite amazing. The topic is a bicycle, and in every coloring page you will have a bicycle, but also a cat somewhere hidden. And you also have this cute thing where on the other page it's a kitty playing with a ball if you flip the pages. But yeah, in every page you have the bicycle, and somewhere you also have a kitty. And I think the illustrations are really amazing and really realistic but creative. But I think that they do push you to experiment with effects, and you do have a lot of background in the pages that you need to figure out what you need to do with the background. But yeah, this book intimidates me. The paper is amazing. It's really good. But yeah, I don't know, it intimidates me. Maybe also because you have a lot of big spaces for the background, but then you have detailed architectures like this one. This is so tiny, can you see it? It's so tiny but so detailed. Yeah, but I do love this book, and I hope to color in this one, but I just want to feel comfortable coloring in it, just because I love my books and I would feel really bad to color in a book and ruin a page. Yeah, this was the first one. Second one is Briar. Now this book, the paper is gorgeous, the characters are amazing, the backgrounds are somewhat sketchy, so you need to figure out and complete the design on what you want to have in the background. And I feel like if I would have seen this book without the illustrations colored, maybe I wouldn't even buy it, because I feel that the illustrations are quite sketchy, and sometimes the background seems a bit unfinished, and sometimes you have a lot of details and a lot of sketchiness. Like some pages I do like, but not all of them. This one I like. But yeah, what inspired me was these images at the end with the illustrations colored. And when you see how these illustrations look like, you do want to color them to reflect this art. Look at this, and it's just amazing. So yeah, I do love the illustrations after I look at this and get inspired. And when I look at these ones, I feel like I need to do them in this style and with this skill of coloring. in order not to ruin these pages, because with that vision I see them and they look amazing. So yeah, this is why this book intimidates me. Oh, kitty. Okay, and the next book that intimidates me is this Harry Potter book. Look at it. And it intimidates me because it really has large spaces to color and I don't know how to color them. I mean, some of them are a lot of portraits, but you do have multiple pages in which, I don't know, I feel intimidated by this book. I feel that it's so special because it's a hardcover, it's Harry Potter, and I don't know, it feels special and I don't want to ruin it. And some pages open like this, so you have a double spread like this. It's a really heavy book. So yeah, this book really intimidates me. I didn't start coloring in it, although I should. Some pages are not that intimidating. This one is a funny one. But yeah, I feel like I need to wait a bit more until I color in this one, because I don't want to ruin any pages in this book. Yeah. And the cover is so soft. Okay. Let me just... I have no space on my desk anymore. Next we have 3 books that make me happy. I just showed you this book by Marina Kostiuszko, and it's an adorable book. It's called A Million Christmas Fluffies, and you can find it on her Etsy. I will leave you the link in the description. And it's an adorable book with fluffy creatures and Christmas. And you know me, I'm a seasonal colorist. I love Christmas, and everything that is Christmas or Halloween related I absolutely love. And I do love this book. It's really cute, and when I look into it I feel happy. So yeah, this is one of the books that make me happy. The next book that makes me happy is Autumn is My Favorite Color by Jen Katz, another amazing illustrator that has cute and amazing illustrations that bring you joy. Kind of in the same theme. This one is autumn themed, and it has a lot of animals and creatures and cute stuff to color and creative methods to color. You can see that you have a lot of opportunities for effects. And I also have a page started in this one, but I only based it with alcohol markers. I didn't finish it. And it's this one. I still need to add shading to it, but I did try to do some texture on this wall. I feel like it's in a cave, and here you can see outside, but it's also underwater somehow. I don't know what I'm doing. I just went with the flow. And it's also for my bingo. And yeah, this is another book that brings me joy when I look into it. It's so cute. I have a lot of page marked to color because I absolutely love this book, and yeah, this makes me smile. And the last book is from Amandine Young. I printed this book from her website. She has the PDFs on her website. I can link you the website below. And I also put a holographic cover on this one, as you can see. Can you see the holographic? And I also put a back cover on it. And I have a video on how I bound my PDF books. If you want, I can link it up here so you can see how I did it. But okay, this is Amandine Young Cinderella. And Amandine's style is just perfect for the Halloween creepy spooky vibe, and you will see why. She has such a special style in which, I don't know, everything seems mystical and magical and somewhat dark, but I absolutely love it. and I recently colored 2 pages from her. I think one is from this book, I believe, and one was from her Patreon. She also has a Patreon in which she gives out freebies monthly. Yeah, I think it was in this one. Let me see if I find it. Yeah, it's this one. And I used alcohol markers and some gel pens for the background and some glittery gel pens on the eyes, on the lips, and here and there. And yeah, amazing illustrations from this illustrator. I absolutely love her. Kitty. Okay, next topic. Palette cleansers. I already showed you. For me, Flannery Urbani is a palette cleanser, and doing the background for Garden Lady book is a palette cleanser, but I also have other 3 palette cleansers. One is this one. I just started this one last month, and in this one I use water-based markers just because I have a lot and I wanted to find a purpose for them, so I just wanted to use them because this book is so tiny, as you can see, and the details are even tinier, so I needed something with a sharp point. So I'm using the Faber-Castell Pit pens and the Crayola Super Tips and the Sakura Koi water-based markers and glittery gel pens, Signo gel pens, and so on. So yeah, this one is a palette cleanser. I feel like it's very relaxing. It has a lot of details. I do a minimal shading on the character and here and there where I want something to pop. And yeah, for me this is a palette cleanser. Another palette cleanser for me is this book that I've just started, the Ghibli one. And I only done 1 page in here. It's a color by number book, and I did this one. I had fun with it, and yeah, it's just this one so far, but I do intend on coloring more in this one. And for palette cleansers I have more pages in this one, so let me show you. I colored a lot in this one. So we have this one colored. It's a color by number book. It's relaxing. It's the type of thing where you enjoy the process because your finished page will look eventually similar to what you see in the back. So it's just an enjoy the process time for me in this book. And what else? I have this one. I didn't mark them. I have this one. And this one. In all of the pages I use acrylic markers, either Tuliart, Artex, and Guangna. This one was my latest one, and this one you also saw in my October completed pages. This one took a while due to all the greenery in the back, but I did have the most fun with the greenery in the back, so yeah. The least enjoyable process was the ground. Okay, and do I have any more? No, that's all in this book. Okay, the next topic is 3 books that challenge you. Okay, so I have 3 books that challenge me. The first one is the Theo Kevin art collection from 2023, and I do have 2 pages colored in this one. And I can't say that the entire book challenged me because these type of illustrations are okay for me. I did one and it's really fun and enjoyable and relaxing. I did this one as a base with Ohuhu markers, and on the top I think I used the the Castle Arts Harmonious pencils, but this book also has some illustrations that are like this, and I did enjoy it, but it did challenge me because I did want to have a color palette in this page, and it's really hard to have a color palette when you have so many details and so many items and you have a character that it's portrayed in a specific way, and I did want the characters to look like how they are portrayed in reality, I mean in the movie. And yeah, I tried keeping them in the somewhat palette that how they fit with each other. That was my goal. So yeah, this one challenged me to find some colors and shade somehow so the colors will fit. Yeah, that's why this book challenged me. And yeah, you have a lot of illustrations like this one, as you can see, with a lot of elements. This one would be great again for the Alice challenge. Let me mark that so I don't forget. And yeah, the illustrations are amazing, but I do enjoy a limited color palette, to be honest. Yeah. My next book that challenges me is the Ink House. You know, this one is not a coloring book. The paper is a bit challenging, but because it's a good paper, but it's quite slippery. And I've done 2 pages in this one. I've done this one with Prismacolor, and on the top here I put some frosty glittery, I don't know how to call it. There are some glittery bits in a glue consistency liquid solution. So yeah, it's challenging due to the texture of the page, but also it's like coloring a black and white image, because the grayscale is very hard, but it also helps you. And yeah, a lot of details. And the other page I've done in this book, as you can see, not all pages are so intricate and detailed, but the ones that are, this one is the other one that I've done, and it had a lot of details, a lot of textures. This one I've done with Derwent Lightfast, and I really enjoyed this page, but it took forever to finish it, and I did had to try to find different green combinations in order for the combination to not repeat itself, but also merge into this palette. Yep, I haven't done any more pages in this one. It's an amazing book. I should return to this one. Okay, and the last page that challenges me is the Gujeli Find Color book. And this one is also a project book. Let me know if you want me to make a video with all of my project books. As a definition, a project book is a book where I use only some specific mediums. So, in this book I use Prismacolor and Albrecht Dürer, and I've done this page, and I find it challenging just because, again, we have portions of the page where the elements are so detailed and you have a lot of stuff happening, whereas then you have spaces where nothing happens, like here. I didn't even have these lines, I continued these lines just to have something to shade. And you also have the plain background here. So yeah, for me it's really challenging to have this inconsistency of the page, to have some bits that are really detailed and some bits, some portions of the page where you don't have any detail at all, and you need to figure out what to do with that space. And the other page I colored was also with Prismacolor and Albrecht Dürer. And here again in this lower part of the page I didn't have anything, so I just textured the Albrecht Dürer here just to have something interesting. Also in the background here I did the same with the Albrecht Dürer. And yeah, it's a lovely book, but I do feel challenged when I color in this one. So yeah, this was my response to this tag. This was a fun tag. It was fun for me to take the topics one by one and gather books and see what fits to the specific topic and so on. So yeah, thank you Chloe for tagging me. I will also tag 3 channels in the description, and I cannot wait to see your video, guys. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Hope you had a great time, and talk to you later. Bye, take care.